Hello everyone, and welcome to the Farseas tribe, our very first tribe here in the April 2018 update to Niche, which has brought us the most important thing that it possibly could. New trees! Look at the new trees! Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. There's so many new trees. I've already seen at least 2 species, maybe 3 species, but of course that's not everything that is in the new update. So I will stop playing around with you guys and I will now dive in because I do believe that we are going to have a whale of a good time with the new niche update. And yes, I did utter an unforgivable pun there. I am sorry. That is probably, look at the whale. He's even blinking at me. Whoa, you can see its eye. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Look at that. Look at its majestic swimming, and it has this amazing island on its back. This is just so cool. But yes, guys, so this is the testing branch for the April 2018 update to Niche. Now, keep in mind, this is going to have a lot of bugs, and so if you are going to be like me and diving in as soon as you can in order to play with all of the new genes and help your tribe through one misadventure after another, then be sure to check out their forums as well so that you can report any bugs that you bump into on the forums, because this is going to be a very glitchy branch most likely, just because bugs are bugs. When you add big updates to games, things happen, which is why we are actually going to be putting the whims and the extreme challenge on hold, because I don't want to try loading those save files until it is safe for them to come and join us in this update. So we are going to be working with the Farseas tribe instead, and we are going to be seeing where this whale is going to actually take us when it comes to exploring some of the new genes, when it comes to interacting with some of the new creatures, when it comes to poking some of these new trees. Hello, beautiful new trees. I very much love them. And also when it just comes to exploring the fact that we're on a whale island. I don't think that we can really underscore that. We're on a whale. We're riding a whale. This is a whale, and we're on this. And yes, we are on this. So let me go ahead and introduce you to the leaders of our tribe. And just to remind you guys, there's a bunch of new genes that hopefully we will stumble upon through the course of our gameplay. Oh, and that reminds me, I haven't named our new leaders yet, but the story for these two is that they were 2 young nichelings washed away in a terrible storm, separated from their tribe, and somehow, perhaps through the cries of dolphins that darted through the waves and alerted this wonderful half-land, half-whale creature to come to their aid, somehow they were able to make it onto this whale, and they have grown up quietly in its, I guess not its shadow, on its back basically. They have grown up quietly on its back like a pair of little fleas. But don't worry, they're going to have a beautiful, wonderful life here. This is actually classified as an easy island, so I don't think we're going to run into too much trouble. I do think it's interesting how some of the jungle fruit is here, and you can see that we have some of the toxic berries as well. Lots and lots of nest, and lots of tree stumps that might let us try out a special new ability our nichelings can have if they climb up on a high place. So, without further ado, let's go meet our Adam and Eve, and we are actually going to give them some new names. But here we are. So, do you guys want to introduce yourself? Okay, we're going to clear away the grass right over here. I'm going to clear away the grass right over here. And right here, we actually have Nara. So I'm going to rename her to Nara really quickly. Our lovely, lovely female. I was just very enchanted with her appearance and with her looks. She just seems very, very beautiful. I love her stripes. I'm hoping that they may play very nicely with the beautiful orange mane that we actually have on this guy over here. And we are actually going to name him, we'll go with Ori. I really like the name Ori, and I'm actually picking the names off of the nicheling name list that you guys have helped to expand to literally thousands of names now. And I always need new ones too, because sometimes it feels like we are able to like bump into the same names quite often, which shouldn't happen with thousands of names, but perhaps I'm just drawn to certain of them. So I'll try to jump around on my list and really pick some pretty unique names, but we're going to go with Ori and Nara this time. and their genes are very unique. You can already see there's a whole bunch of new genes that have been added into the game. Over here, there's some new traits. So if you look to the right, we can see that Nara does not have any flying ability. And yes, you guys, flying ability has been added. I am so excited. Hopefully we will be able to get wings on our nichelings, and even in the future, once everything gets a little bit more stable with the update, be able to create bird of paradise nichelings, which would really make my heart flutter. Then we have also got a voice reach, ability to call for wild animals. And apparently we don't have that ability right now. That would be the ability that I would really love to see, where you can call for other animals. I think maybe if we climbed up on a stump, maybe it would work, but that may help us find a mate. If we ever really get in a pinch and we want to try to attract a new member of the tribe, you can do a call and hopefully pull some wild animals to you. If that's going to be a Barina, if that's going to be maybe a bird, if that's going to be a rogue, or if that's going to be a wanderer that you could invite into your tribe, who knows? We're going to have to try it out. And then you can see there's another ability called purring, and that actually goes with a very special new snout called cat face. And if you purr, you can help to heal members of your tribe. How cool is that? We need to figure out how we can do that too. That would just be so much fun. There's also attractiveness. How attracted wild animals of the opposite sex are to this animal. So you can increase your nicheling's attractiveness now too, which I think is really fascinating. And then you can see there's heat radiation. How much heat is radiated from the animal, which again is like, what? I haven't even heard about in all of the nicheling forms hints of what is in this update. So there's going to be a lot of surprises to find. I'm so excited. And weather prediction, which actually comes with the antenna. And I'm so excited because both Nara and Ori have recessive antennas. So I'm really hoping that their children might be able to show one of the really awesome new genes that we can possibly add to our nichelings. So that kind of covers what you can see just straight away from their abilities. And let's see, if we come into the mutation menu, you can see it is somewhat expanded, which makes me so excited. But the new additions that I could find just straight off when I was poking around is the purr snout, the cat face purr snout. And if we lick our nichelings 30 times, which I think we can do if we go play with that jungle tree, then we will be able to unlock that. So that's going to be one of my major goals for sure. I know a lot of you guys have wanted me to do a warrior cats challenge in niche. I'm not really sure how that could work because all of the nichelings share the same food resource, but we'd be one step closer if we could give them a kind of cat face. That would be very interesting to see. You definitely have your healer in that case. There have been some changes to digging paw, so it should bring up more food now. Antenna. Here we go. You have to invite animals with that gene into your tribe to unlock antenna. So maybe we'll be really lucky, and maybe there's going to be some irony in how they got swept away by a storm when possibly their tribe is a whole bunch of weather sensing nichelings. Ooh, we're already starting to develop the tribal lore. Stick with me on that, guys. Some of the role playing is some of my favorite things to do when we do this. And then we've also got heat body. Spend time in cold climate and you unlock heat body, which is very interesting to me. I don't think like that's different than big body, so we'll have to look into that. And then what else do we have? Wing. Invite animals with the wing trait into your tribe in order to unlock that. We have also got, let's see, not stinky tail. There is tail fin now, which is already unlocked. It increases your swimming by 2, cold resistance down by 1. So we could actually end up with those swimming mermaid sirens of the sea properly now. We also have, let's see, normal blood clotting should actually be able to be mutated in. That's a bug fix that has been included. And there is actually a peacock tail. It is not showing up in the mutation menu. So it might actually be kind of a rare gene that you can only get if you invite that member into your tribe. So we're going to keep our eyes out. So all right, let's have these 2 young nichelings, Nara, Ori. They're going to start exploring with us. Is there anything, we do want to get normal eyesight on their babies. So I can go ahead and assign normal eyesight to both of them. Let's see. Yep, normal eyesight. And then I think maybe, I don't think we have a lot of collecting. So I think normal eyesight would be what I would want. And then let's also, oh, I guess we can't do any collecting yet. Yeah, let's leave their mutations open then. And no challenges on these ones, guys. We're just gonna explore and have fun trying to figure out just how far we can go on Whale Island. And then where will Whale Island take us with the Farseas tribe? So they're going to the Farseas, and I think the weather prediction thing would be a really fascinating aspect of their tribe. And perhaps because they're so young, or perhaps because they were some of the only ones born without the weather prediction. They were walking along the cliff sides one day and the rest of the tribe had left. So they had antennas. They knew that a terrible storm was coming. But these two, who were among the no weather sensing antenna members of the tribe, didn't know the storm was coming, and they were swept away together, perhaps with other nichelings, but it's just the two of them now. So they're old enough, they've lived here long enough that they have now grown up and fallen in love. So let's start exploring together. Also, I don't think this is my usual nut tree. It's a different tree. I think this is a new tree as well. New trees! Oh, it just makes me so happy to see new trees. But all right, we need to get some food. That's going to be our first goal. There is clearly a ton to cover. So yeah, I can't kick that tree for food. Oh dear. All right, let's hoof it. We're going to get out of here. Also, if you have spiky body now, you will actually be able to collect from cactuses, I learned, which was pretty nifty to find out. But I do think, so we're trying to avoid the cactuses. I really don't want to have to, oh dear. We might have to, oh no, yes, just in time, just as it was looking kind of dire, like we might have to eat from the cactuses. We found both a nest and a little bit of berries. It would be nice if we could make it over here though. So, oh look, and there's a nice berry bush right next to that nest. All right, so we'll have them continue exploring. Come on, you two, you guys have got this. Oh, what's this? Oh look, there's a new symbol for when you destroy the berry bush. Oh, I wonder. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and leave that alone then. Oh, and here's more food. There we go. So she's managed to collect some. He's managed to collect some. We'll get them off the tail of the whale and safely into their nest so we can see if their children might be born with antennas. But this is cool to have so many. Oh, and it looks like the desert berries actually regrow faster now. That's so cool. All right, let's clear some of the grass away so that she'll be able to follow us a little bit easier. We got to be careful. Oh, there's a day counter now as well. Total days survived and days on this island. Ooh, that could lead to some really fun challenges in the future where we only allow ourselves to stay on an island for a certain number of days. I can totally see that happening. All right, we're almost to the nest that I think they remember from when they were younger, playing up and down the side of the whale as they tried to survive. And it looks like there's a tree here that would actually be perfect. Oh my gosh, getting to this nest is kind of a pain. I cannot believe this. Oh my goodness, we're almost to this perfect nest. But there is a tree here. Oh my gosh. Can we destroy? Oh, we can't destroy the toxic berry bush? They need more hits than that now? My goodness, I don't know how I'm gonna cope with that. And now we're getting old. Wait, I'm not supposed to die on an easy island this quickly. Oh no, okay, come on. Come on, you two. You guys have got this. I'm sure you can get it. There, you know what? At first I was like, yay, more trees. And now I'm actually like, oh no, these trees might actually be a bad idea. Because it creates more spots where you really have to like work around it. But I think the trees are also another location where your flying creatures can jump from tree to tree if you're really lucky. So that would be really cool to see. But all right, so Nara's first child. Hopefully it has antennas. I will be so tickled if it has antennas. Let's come around. There we go. We can get a nice view. Ah, okay, baby girl with no antennas. That's okay. Plenty of time to give you siblings. All right, so we'll have her mom maybe scooch over here and work on picking from this berry bush. And her dad can pop on over and say hello to their mom again. And we have little baby girl, Sienna, who I'm actually going to go ahead and rename. She's got really, you know what? She's got some fun spots. So I'm going to rename her to Zizi because I think that's kind of fun and playful. It looks like she has recessive cracker jaw. She has recessive big ears. But otherwise, she's kind of just your good, typical nicheling. Good dad to the family. I'm not going to judge. There we go. Oh, and Dad just had a nut fall on his head. All right, Zizi's going to scooch over. Who's this? It's a wandering rogue. Oh my gosh, another nicheling swept out to sea and then brought to us. And she has recessive beak and recessive antlers. Oh, or antenna. Oh my gosh, she must be another one of our family members, like, or another one of our tribe members who we thought was lost. And now she has been brought to us. Perhaps the tribe is really like rejecting anybody without antennas, or who knows what the story is there. Let's quickly go ahead and try to invite her in. My goodness, it's really hard to wiggle around here though. Okay, and let's eat those berries before she does. Oh, and a baby boy! All right, so we have Rokir here, and he is a handsome male with double velvet paw. He's a very dainty male, I think. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and name him, let me look at some of our good name choices here. Which one? Nialis. I like this one. Nialis. There we go. Thank you guys so much for your name suggestions. I would not be able to come up with so many fun names without you. And we've had literally thousands of nichelings born, so it helps so much to have this huge list to pull off of. But he is actually very dainty, and I like him a lot because of that. It's a little frustrating how he does not have the antlers. I really want those antlers. I think it would be so cool to see. So let's send Dad over here to go ahead. Oh no! Literally just when we get this new female in our tribe. Ah! This is supposed to be an easy island. What's happening? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Oh dear. Let's rename this female really quickly. We're going to name her Mocha. I really think that that's a fun name. Her name's already messy, so it'll only change her name a little bit. But her name is going to be Mocha, and she is now pregnant with a rogue's child in like the first few minutes. What is even happening here? Oh my gosh. Okay. I think she's going to try to chase him away, and then we'll have her run away from him. And then we'll have this female scooch over here and gather this berry and try to destroy this tree. And this little one can come over here and gather up these berries because she's pretty good at it. But poor Mocha, and I didn't even get a chance to see what the rogue's traits were. I was so focused on chasing him away. I almost never see rogues on quote-unquote easy islands, so that was a huge shock. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and give her normal eyesight. Hopefully she'll be able to pass that on to her children. And we don't have normal blood clotting unlocked yet. So we're just going to focus on trying to give her kids the best opportunities that we possibly can. And have we managed to unlock Nimble Fingers yet? Not yet. We're a long way from unlocking Nimble Fingers. This truly is the beginning of a small, somewhat apparently fragile new tribe. Oh dear. All right. Well, let's have ZZ move over here. Oh, there's a nest over here. There's that rogue. There's that rogue. So we can get a good look at what he has. He has antler recessive. He has got bad eyes. He has got bad paws. So let's go ahead and hopefully, do I have anything? I have runner's leg that I can offer to Mocha's children. That's the nicest that I have to offer. And actually, look, we do have a natural barricade with the rocks and the berry bushes. So hopefully that will help us out here, because I truly don't want to end up with my poor nicheling messed around with by this rogue. So we'll just let her get nice and comfortable. We'll let her mate kind of protect them. And then I'm actually going to have Mocha. She can collect. I'm going to have Mocha kind of just make herself comfortable here and have the baby down there. Oh, and it's a mole. My goodness. There's a lot of biodiversity and a lot of life packed onto the back of these whale islands. This is so interesting. It kind of reminds me how when you are like a log at sea, which sounds very odd, but when there's a log or some sort of big object like that out at sea, you will end up with so much life clinging to it because it creates such a wonderful platform that is pretty much much the only platform for a lot of different life forms to cling to in the open ocean. And that's kind of what I'm thinking about here. It really feels like every seed and every creature that could kind of cling to the surface of the whale is desperately here. And I think that's pretty fun. But all right, we have 2 babies coming on in, which means I need to get serious about gathering up food sources. Ori and Nara are already getting kind of old, which is twins! Oh my gosh! We just had twins! We have violet-eyed twins, which is not something I expected. Okay, we have healthy twins at least, which is really good. Look at that female peacock tail. Gene has no effect. Oh my gosh, they're both girls, but they have peacock tail recessive. And they also have antenna recessive and beak inactive, or like recessive beak. Where they could pass that on. Oh, that is just so absolutely thrilling. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty exciting, guys. I think that we might have some fun turn of events there. But we definitely need to make sure that everybody is getting enough food. So let's scooch over here. We're gonna start, go away, rogue male. We're gonna start eating over there. We have meese. Unfortunately, we're running low on males. I just realized. Let's see, B and G immunity, C and D. I might have to have Ori come down and have 2 mates now, which I don't think Nara, would mind, because I do think that she'd be happy to kind of see the family and the tribe grow personally. So I don't think she would mind if he ended up with more mates. However, I do think she wants to make sure everybody has enough food. So let's see. With little baby Meese, she again is just kind of like pretty plain across the board, in a good way. Like, she's healthy, and that is truly what counts. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to name her from our name list Nualu. I really like that. Nalu. I really like that name. So Nualu, there we go. Which is a really lovely name. Thank you guys so much, those of you who've been leaving these comments as always. And let's see, I think Mama Mocha would, oh dear, her twins have merged into one now that we have moved, but I've heard that's a glitch that's happening right now. And Mama Mocha will go ahead and get her twins who have merged together into one twin. Some wonderful food. So let's see what happens next. Hello, you 2 handsome nicelings. I want to make sure I admire you guys before you get too old, mind you. It'd be kind of interesting if, as they aged, they actually started getting like gray fur right at the very end, like maybe just like their muzzles turned a little bit grayer. But at the same time, I'm actually really happy that we get to admire the genes we work so hard for so long in their life. All right, that rogue male is uncomfortably close to our eldest daughter. Not a good thing. We have 4 days left, so we do have a little bit of time left on these guys. I don't think I have to worry. Oh, no, you don't, buddy. I'm watching you. I don't think I have to worry just yet. Nope. Nope. Not letting you mess with our sister. That's what I think about that, all right. I'm gonna fight you, buddy. This is a very persistent rogue male. I do not appreciate his attentions. And there's also a bunny nearby. Nice. All right, we'll go ahead and gather up these nuts because we have a big and bigger family that we need to feed. And we will let the twins, I haven't heard a bird, so we will let this little twin who I need to rename. So I'm actually going to name them Tess and Tori. So this is going to be Tess. There we go. And then this is going to be Tori. There we are. And I really love their recessives. We just need to get rid of that no horns gene that is definitely weighing us down on seeing the mysterious antenna that apparently this tribe is all about, or was about before they got washed out to sea. All right, let's see what's up. Oh boy, oh thank goodness. We have a little baby boy and he apparently has antenna. What? How is that gonna work? Okay, we have unlocked the antenna on a rainy day. I don't think that they show up yet. Does he have he has them apparently. So he knows how to sense weather. I wonder where his antenna are. Like, where am I gonna find them? He can predict, how does he predict weather? I really need to know this. I don't think the antenna are actually like added in just yet. but they're in the code. So hopefully this will be our very first little seeker of the storms. Ooh, that's a good one. We have seeker of the sea, and now we have seeker of the storms. So what should I name this guy? Ooh, I'm trying to find like a good name, something that makes me think about weather. Oh, let's see. We're going to go. Well, the rain did just begin to come down when he was born. So you know what? We're just going to go with like rain with an E, which I know is sometimes a girl's name, but I feel like it's like a special, or let's go with Rainfar, maybe. Because they are the Farseas. So maybe he can be Rainfar because he senses the rain. That's kind of a weird name though. Rain touched? No, that's it. Or like, he actually does have little spots like rain though. So he kind of reminds me of mud, to be honest, like a cute little mud puddle. But that seems like a really rude thing to name your baby. You just look down in the nest and it's like, you're so cute. I'm going to name you Mud. That just doesn't seem to really work out. You know what I mean? But I guess we could go ahead and call him, let's just go with Rain with 2 A's. And he's going to be kind of the one that everybody looks to. So this is very interesting and very curious. We do have the antenna. I don't know what that means for weather prediction, but let's see what happens when he grows up into an adult, and maybe something cool will happen. Otherwise, we have tons and tons of females. We are chasing away this nasty rogue male. And hopefully we'll have more food resources soon too. And you know what I think we should really work towards? Get away, rogue male. I think we should try working towards licking off, there we go, licking off the sticky fruit, because each lick will get us closer to the purr snout, which I know you guys definitely want to see. So I'm really excited to have the antenna actually. I think that's going to make things very interesting. And I think that Tori really actually does love her beautiful purple-eyed daughters, even if she didn't expect to find herself washed out to sea, stranded on a whale's back, and then suddenly like rushing into a bad relationship with this terrible, terrible rogue male that she wants nothing to do with anymore. But I think that she's very happy to have her daughters. So we're going to have her daughters help her out with kind of clearing away some of the grass so they can do some exploring and looking for more food resources. Meanwhile, Nara is getting a little older, but she has long enough to be able to be a little bit comfortable with her mate. Is that the same rogue? He is just so eager. We are not, nope. Not happening, buddy. I actually, Niolas is like really warming up to me. Like I'm really warming up to him because he is just like on top of defending his sisters. He is not gonna let some creepy rogue near them. There we go. We'll go ahead and lick away the stench, and we'll clear away the grass there. And we have little rain. So how do you predict the weather, little one? We're gonna have to go ahead and see. Oh, and I forgot that these girls actually do have digging paw. So I should be looking for some food to dig up, because I do think digging paw actually gives you more food resources now. All right, we'll go ahead and clear those away. And it looks like there's more berry bushes this direction. There's not quite as much food as I was hoping though, so I'm kind of very glad that we ended up with at least one cracker jaw, even though he's about to leave us, so I don't know what kind of position that's gonna put us in. All right, there we go. We'll go ahead, knock down some more of the nuts. Nara only has a couple days left. Can her children pass on anything? No? We can pass on the antenna now, I guess. Why not? Why not give them the gift of the antenna? Just because. We'll say it's a legacy left over. A legacy left over from the tribe that they are originally from. But healthy eyes and antenna so that they can be the Farseas tribe. And they have kind of the seeker of the rain, or like the sensor of the rain. The seeker of the rain sounds cooler. And somewhere in there, I think he's supposed to have these like really cute little antennae that pop up. So I kind of want to see if they show up when he's an adult. But all right, let's go ahead and see what the very last baby for today is going to be, for now at least. Hopefully I'll have a double episode, dun dun dun. And she's got antenna too. Okay. This is so cool. So now we have rain. And what can I do? So what's different types of weather? Rain. Well, they wouldn't know what snow is, to be completely honest. Rain clouds. See, now we need like a whole new section of our entire tribe dedicated to different weather themes, since now we have weather prediction. That is so awesome. All right, well, I'm just gonna pick a random name. Oh, we'll go with let's go with this one. Zasri. I really like that. It's very fancy. We already have Rain, who's kind of like the seeker of the rain. Maybe it's an innate sense. Both her brother and her both have the antenna. It's going to be really interesting to see what that actually does, if they maybe grow into it, if it'll ever appear or not. And what hopefully the very last, oh, I don't think I can have any more babies with them. Oh no, we're gonna lose the babies. No. Can I break this nest and get enough nesting material? Oh, if I can get one more nesting material, then we'll be able to have one more baby with Ori and Nara. But I think they're going to be very happy that they have left behind so many beautiful children. And they were even able to bring a safe haven for Mocha, who also was washed up on Whale Island. But Whale Island is turning out to be a little bit more challenging than I thought it would. But I think it's also going to give us the opportunity to access genes that normally we would really have to hoof it to new islands to find. But eventually, we will have to jump off the edge of Whale Island and swim our way to a new sea. So we're gonna have to see what happens with the Farseas tribe then. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.